Hey everyone, so in today's video I will show you the behind of scenes of outlining and shading, the behind of scenes struggles that many of artists face. I will show you all of the struggles that I face, or maybe many of you faced while you are drawing outlining, and I will also teach you how to draw a face, and with the pattern, what pattern you have to use while you are drawing face. And I make this video because of this comment. They comment me and they tell me that can you draw a face. So yeah, here is the face video, but some more like the more interesting. I want to make it more interesting because there's a bunch of videos on my channel about the face and how to draw a face. So here is the shades that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the 8B, the 5B grade pencil, the F grade pencil, the 3 grade pencil, and the 2H grade pencil, of course. And here is all of those pencils, and the tools and the supplies that I'm going to use is soft brush and a ball pen. The place of 8B grade pencil, I use a ball pen because my 8B grade pencil is so small and I can hold it, a cotton bud, a normal eraser, and a kneaded eraser. So here is the supplies and the shades that I'm going to use. So now without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's get started. Now we will first starting with the outline, the BTS of outlining, the behind the scenes of outlining. And this video is only like not only just like the behind the scenes of what you need to do and avoiding kind of things. No, you have to draw, like it's not like you can draw the her with the following my techniques. Yes, you can. Like this is kind of like behind the scenes video, and also at the same time it's like the teaching video, so you have understanding while you drawing her or while you draw any kind of girl, any to face at the same position that you have. So you already know that what mistake you have to avoid and what mistake that you face while you are drawing her. So yeah, and I first starting with the round circle because this is the easiest way to draw the face. Like nothing is easiest as starting with the round circle, and then one vertical line down to the middle where her nose is actually located, and then two horizontal line for the eyes, one more circle for the ear, and then we can draw kind of like a oval circle, like kind of face circle for her face. But this time I make a mistake, and what mistake that you can make if you just don't focus on her face, the length of her face or how big her face is. You have to draw the circle according to her face, and then then you have to point the area where the nose and the lips is located, and this is what that makes your face on the same place. Like if you just didn't focus on the space between the nose and the lips, you messed up. So you have to focus the space between the nose and the lips and how big the lips are. You have to draw the three lines for the lips, one for the upper lip, the second one is for the between of the lips, and the third one is for the lower lip. Now I draw the straight line, the outer corner of the nose and the inner corner of the eyes, they have the same position, so we have to draw the straight line and connect them. So and then another curved line, and then connect the outer corner, the end of the eyes. Then you have to do the same with the other eye. This will give you the clue that where the eyes is located, and it will makes you to draw. It will like you feel more confident to draw the eyes, and at the end your eyes is just like turned out like your reference, and you don't have the difficulty to draw the eyes. Then like after that you have a boxes. You have to draw the eyes inside of these boxes. Like I think you barely see that I have two boxes because the outline is so lighter. That's why I think you barely see it, but I hope you see it. I have a boxes. I draw the eyes inside of those boxes. So I hope you understand. Like I already clear of all of this topic, the how to draw the face from different angle with the different with the eyes, nose, and lips, the different tips to draw the eyes, nose, and lips on my this one video. So if you haven't watched that one video, you have to watch that one video first. Now some people have difficulty to draw the eyes. Like sometimes they draw one eye upper to the another eye and another eye is lower to the one. So beginners also have this difficulty. So by avoiding this mistake, you have to just connect the inner corner of the both eyes. Like first, once you draw one eye, then you have to draw a straight line, the horizontal line, and then like you have to draw the eyes like you have a straight line, then you have to draw the another eyes by following this straight line. You have to start the inner corner up on that line. So then your both of your eyes will turn out with the same position, and they are like not up and down, and this kind of difficulty you never face it. So yeah, this is the behind the scenes of drawing eyes and what you have to avoid and what mistake that I make. Like here for the eyes, like I didn't make any mistake, but if you didn't follow the tip that I give you, you have a chances to make the mistake. Now for the nose, I draw the 3 circles. As you can see, I draw 3 circles because again, this is the easiest way to draw the nose. Like I'm also gives you so many tips with my that one video, the angles video, that how you can draw the eyes nose with the different techniques. So yeah, the 3 circles, 2 circles, sorry, one for the tip of the nose and another circle is for the outer corner of the nose. Then you have to draw the nose by following these circles, but this is just a guide to draw. It will guide you that to draw the nose, but you have to focus on her nose, that what actually her nose shape is. And I will leave that outline, pattern at the end of this video. So you have, if you want to draw her, so you can take the screenshot and then you can draw that pattern, this pattern that we have on this picture. For the lips, again the 3 circle pattern. You have to draw the 2 circle for the upper lip and 1 oval circle, horizontal oval circle for the lower lip. Then you have to draw the lips by following the circle. And another tip is that the end of this outer corner of the lip and the edge of the outer edge of the iris, they have a same position, so we connected by drawing a straight line. I think you see it maybe. So I draw a straight line and connect the iris, the outer corner of the iris, and then the outer corner of the lip. I connect them, and now and then doing the same with the other side. And now it will guide me that what is the length of the lip and how big the lip is. So yeah, and these 3 circles. So this is the easiest way, like this is my own way to draw the lips, and you try it. I think that it's the easy way to draw the lips, and maybe like you think the same, and if you try it, I hope you like it, and I hope it will help you to draw the lip if you have a difficulty to draw the lip. Now as I say, I draw her face too much like bigger ovals. I draw the bigger because I didn't focus on the length of the nose and the space between the nose and the lips. So now I just draw another circle, and then I draw the face again by according to her lips and according to her face, her nose and eyes and lips. So I draw her face, but this time again I make the mistake, like the other side, the left side of her face. As you can see, they just don't look the same. Like maybe I draw it a bit bigger, and she have a like smaller, like maybe I draw a thicker. So yeah, this is another mistake that I face. So you have to focus on her face. Again, if you draw oval circle, you still have to focus. After that pattern, you still have, now I erase all of those necessary lines. You still have to focus on her facial feature, on her face, that how his face is. Like after that pattern, you still have to focus, because everyone have their own nose shape, their own eyes and their own lips. So we can just depend ourselves on those patterns. This pattern is just for guiding us. Now we are done with her face. Now as you can see, I just erase some mistakes that I make. As I say, I make the mistake on her face. And another things, I think I just only make the mistake on her face because I just didn't focus on how big the face is. So these are actually the behind the scenes of every artist. Like, I'm not criticizing other artists, but like as a human, we all make mistake, and I'm so sorry for the behind noises, the background noises. Sorry, like I'm still working on my videos and my studio, so I'm so sorry if you listen on any of those background noises. Now as you can see, I just erase some mistake. I just make a bit mistake on her eyes, so I erase it. Now I draw her bangs, and I'm still working. After that, I'm still working on her face, the left side of her face. So yeah, these are some behind the scenes of drawing outlining, where every artist drawing outlining, like the beginners and even the experienced artists make mistakes sometimes, because we are human. We are not a robot or not AI to just never make mistake. As human, we all make mistake, like, it's not upon the experience, but we are human again. So yeah, I just step back and look at her face if I make some mistake and something that need to be fixed, so I just fix it. And yeah, after that we just go on to the shading and behind the scenes of shading. Now it's time to do the BTS of shading, the behind of scenes of shading. Now I make it lighter with the knead eraser, and I pick the 5B grade pencil because her eyes is like fully dark and black, so that's why I picked the darkest pencil. And now I first starting with her iris, and with shading I don't think that I make any mistake. But if like this time I didn't make any mistake, maybe I make. But the mistake that you have make when you have a chances to make while you're drawing iris is that don't just fully black the iris and you think that I will at the end I'll just make some highlights. No, while you are shading the iris, you have to focus on the pupil. You have to first darken the pupil, and then you have to just slowly shade the other area, the area inside. You have to slowly fill the eye inside of the iris. But if you focus if you ever see that focus that our iris, like whenever you draw someone eyes and whenever you draw eyes, you see that the upper side of the iris is fully dark because it have shadows, and then the as long as it comes like lower, it's lighter, it's become lighter. So you have to darken up the upper side of the iris, and then you have to just release your pencil while drawing the lower side of the, and don't add too much pressure on your pencil while you're drawing the iris. Don't just add like you can add a bit pressure while you're drawing the pupil, but don't add too much pressure while drawing the eyes or any area, because if you add the pressure, you'll never be able to erase it after, and it looks messy. Now I just darken up her edges or other edges of the eyes, like around the eyes. I just make it a bit darker, but I still focus on her waterline. Never ignore the waterline. Waterline is important. It make that on your drawing, and it looks make drawing looks realistic. And now I'm not just too much going with the realisticness. I'm not diving at the realisticness too much, because again this video is for beginner and I don't want to add too much pressure on you, so I will make it realistic but not like as hyper and something, because again the video is getting so long and I don't want to add too much pressure on you guys. Now I For the white of the eyes, I pick the 2H pencil. And whenever another thing is outlining, for outlining you have to pick the lightest pencil, like the 2H or 2 or F grade pencil. You have to pick those kind of pencil because these are the lighter, these are the harder, and if you make a mistake you will be able to erase it after. Now again I just pick the same 5B grade pencil for the other eye. I first focus on her pupil, I leave the highlighted area, and then again I draw her eyelashes. And then for the white of the eyes I use the 2H pencil, but again with the very light pressure. And now for blending I use the cotton bud. Use the cotton bud for blending, it's like amazing tool to blend it. And of course the tissue paper is so good for face, so the tissue paper and the cotton bud and the soft brush, you have to use these three things. Like the soft brush, you can use the eyeshadow brush, but wash it before you just use it for drawing. Now for the nose, again I pick the 2H pencil first for the shading, because we have to pick the lightest pencil for the face first. We don't want to make, if you just go to directly to the harder pencil while you are shading the face, so you will mess up quickly. So you have to first layer with the first layer is for the lightest pencil, then another you have to just slightly go with the dark. That's great. And what mistake that you can make while you are drawing shading is if you add too much pressure on your pencil, you will messed up. If you just pick the darkest pencil, you messed up. So with the first layer, if you want to you don't make any mistake, you have to pick the lightest pencil first, like the F or 2H pencil is more better, and you have to focus first on the darkest area of the face, the shadows of the face. Like here as you can see, I first picked the 2H grade pencil, and now I picked the F grade pencil for her shading. Now for the first layer I picked the F grade pencil and 2H grade pencil, and then for the second layer I picked the 3B grade pencil with the very light pressure. And after I just focus on the darkest area of the face with the 3B grade pencil. I never add that the 3B grade strokes with the lightest area. So you have to first layer, you have to focus on the darkest area first, and after that you have to layer the darkest areas, not the lightest areas. With the 3B grade pencil I focus on the darkest shadows, and then I blend it out. And then same process with the another eye. I first focus on the darkest area with the F grade pencil. As you can see, the darkest shadows blended out. Then again pick the 3B grade pencil, again focus on the darkest area, the darkest shadows, because if you draw the darkest shadow, when you draw the darkest shadow and blend it out, the lightest have a layer, so you just don't have to focus on the lightest that much. Now again for the place of the 8B grade pencil, I use the pen, because I always say my 8B grade pencil is too small, and I just not able to use it because I can hold it, it's so small. So that's why I use a pen, but I don't prefer use ball pen. Use a dark color pencil if you don't have a darkest grade pencil, but don't use a ball pen. Now for the second layer I use the F grade pencil. As you can see, again I'm focused on the darkest shadows for the nose, as you can see, and I'll leave the lightest area. Again, leave the tip of the nose lighter than the other areas, because it's important. It what that gives the pop-up look or the contrast on your face, on your nose. You have to pick you have to leave the tip of the nose lighter and the other areas darker. And I already covered those out, what you need to do, the do's and don'ts of eyes, nose and lips and eyebrows, eyelashes on my this one video. So if you haven't watched that one video, go first watch that one video and then come back, so you will feel more confident to just draw her, anyone, any face. And another thing is that, like you can see right now, is it just start looking like her. As you can see, slowly it just start looking like her. And this is brings us to the another behind the scenes, and is that whenever some people have their own facial features, like some people have their no, everyone's have their own facial features, but some people have like shadows that makes them looks like them, like some kind of shadows and some things that that's why whenever we pick any kind of like any face like these people's face, when no matter how much like we erase and draw it again, it never looks like them. And this is what that many beginners have a struggle, and many of maybe experienced artists just think like, why it's not look like her, because they have the shadows that makes them looks like them. I hope you understand what I mean. That makes them looks like them. So when you just it never looks like them, you have to shade it, and I promise after shading that looks like them. So you have, I hope this is like a useful tip, and I hope that you are happy to know that this is what happened. So you have to shade them, never just give up when the outlining. You have to shade it, because after shading, I promise they looks like them slowly. And again, if just it's have a bit difference, so it's okay, because we are again humans, we are not a copy machine. It looks like this, so don't worry about it. Just focus on the shadows and the contrast more. And now I'm just haven't picked any darker pencil for her nose than the 3B grade pencil. The darkest pencil that I picked for her nose and for her face is the 3B grade pencil, and I focus on the shadows. I leave the tip of the nose lighter, because this is what makes the nose looks realistic and pop up. And I add some more shadows to the lower side of the nose, because this is what that makes the nose looks more realistic. And the skin, that lower side of the nose, the between the nose and the lips, I first pick the F grade pencil, add some shadows, and then I again focus on the shadows. Again, just blend it out with the cotton bud. The cotton bud you can gives a more help you more with the darkest shadows. If you use the cotton bud for the shadows, it's help you more. But for the lightest area and for the skin, for the whole skin, I prefer use a tissue paper, because the tissue paper is works more well on the skin. Now again, I pick the after the first layer, and then for the second layer I pick the 3B grade pencil. Again, I add some more shadows. I work on the darkest shadows, and then blend it out, and then we are done with that skin. And now for the lips, again, as you can see, I picked the F2H pencil first. I just draw some outline of her lip to just look at how the lips how the lips looks like actually. And then I picked the F grade pencil again, as you can see, and I'm first working on the upper lip. And everyone had their own way to draw. Some people start with the upper lip, some people start with the lower lip, but I first starting with the upper lips. Like sometimes I start with the lower lip, so it's okay if you start with the upper or lower, it's okay. So I start with the upper lip, and this case I straightly go with the 3B grade pencil, because the lips is darker, and that's why I go. But I didn't add too much pressure on the mistake that you can make while you are drawing the lips. If you just fill the lips, just don't fill the lips. Again, focus on the darkest shadows, and okay, at the same time you have to focus on the wrinkles. After the first layer, you have to draw the wrinkles, and then just blend it out, and at the end you have to just make it darker, some wrinkles that the lips have. And you have to focus on the darkest shadows, and always the shadows is always on the between that like the deep area of the lip, the inner side of the lips, that where the lips start. Always the shadow is here, and if you want to give, and you have to always give the lip the volume. If you want to give that the volume, you have to just add the shadows at the lower side of the lips. You have to add the shadows the upper side of the lips, the lower side upper area of the lower side lips, and then the lower area of the upper side lip, and you have to leave the between area lighter. But this angle of the lips, you have to do the same, but you have to just if the light is come from the front side, and again while you are drawing or shading, you have to focus on the light too. And if the light is come from this like the face, the front side, so you have to leave the front area of the lips lighter, because the light is reflect from there. And again, as you can see, I focus on the darkest area, just erase it, I make it lighter, and add some highlights with the normal regular eraser. And now I pick the 5B grade pencil, because we want to reach more shadows, want to reach with the more darker pencil. Now again, I just pick the F grade pencil for the skin and just blend it out. Again, for the whole skin I picked the F grade pencil because this is the lighter pencil, but it's okay if you just pick the 2H pencil, it's more better. But for the face you still have to focus on the shadows and you have to blend it time to time. Like you have to just count the layer, like first layer is for the lightest pencil, the second layer you just step up and pick more darker pencil, and then you have to blend between, like the first layer blend it out, the second layer blend it out, and then the third layer maybe the darkest pencil you have to pick, like depend on the face that what the actual contrast of the face, so you just pick the pencil according to that contrast, again to that shadow. Right now I'm using the F grade pencil for the left side of the face. I just didn't add too much layers on there because again the light is reflect from there, so don't add too much layers on there, but again focus on the shadows. And now for the right side of the face, again I just focus on the darkest shadows with the F grade pencil, and I'm not going to done her hair. Maybe I done her like I'm done her bangs on this video, but I just don't done on her whole hair on this one video because the video is getting so long. But maybe I didn't make any part 2, but if you want me guys to make a part 2, just comment down below. I will promise make a part 2 and just done this whole portrait. Now I'm using the 5B grade pencil because in this case the right side the right side of the face have some darkest shadows, so we have to step up and pick the darkest grade pencil, but don't add too much pressure on your pencil. And mistake, some behind of scenes that many of artists make mistakes, that if you just fill up the face with the darkest grade pencil, or if you fill up the face with the lightest pencil, but just you fill up, you just don't focus on the darkest shadows, you messed up quickly and your face don't have that volume, because she have a round face and we have to give her volume and pop-up look. And now I just step back and look at for some mistake if I if I make, and you always need to step back and check back your drawing, your portrait, if some areas need to be dark enough, some areas need to be lighter, some areas need to be highlighted. You always need to step back. And now for her bangs, the shadows of her bangs, again I picked the F grade pencil, I blended out, and then I picked the 3B grade pencil for her shadows of her bangs, because again I just say that I'm done with her bangs, but I've just done all hair on this video because the video is getting so long. And yeah, as you can see I picked the F grade pencil, sorry, I always say FB grade pencil. And for neck, I also done her neck in this video too. So for her neck, again I picked the lightest grade pencil, but the mistake that you have a chances to make, if you just fill up the face with the start, you just fill up the nails, always pick the lightest pencil and work on the darkest shadows first, and then slowly just step up and pick the darkest grade pencil. But you have to gradually up build the layer, just don't quickly start making the layers and you just think that I just done. Just always give yourself time and give your time and just try gradually building the layers and just gradually work on your portrait, so your portrait turn out so much realistic and beautiful. And yeah, pop up. And now again as I say, now I'm pick the 3B grade pencil and add some more darkest shadows on her bangs. Now I pick the 5B grade pencil, and ignore my hands please, because I don't know why at the cold winter my hands is just like so rough and dry, and I don't know why, no matter how much I just add more cream and just body lotion on it, but it just makes so dry, it looks so dry and kind of like old people hand, so just ignore it. And now I use the 5B grade pencil for her bangs and I draw her bangs. Now for her neck, again I just pick the F grade pencil, sorry, and then for the shadows pick the 3B grade pencil. Again for the darkest shadow pick the 5B grade pencil. And now we are done with our face, and I will give you the now it's time to just show you the final look, and I hope you like it, I hope you learned something. Thank you so much. final look, and I hope you like today's video. I hope you learned something. I hope this video is helpful for you. I hope this tips is helpful for you, and let me know down in the comment if you want some more BTS, some more behind the scenes of drawing and shading. And yeah, I hope you learned something from today's video. I hope this video helpful for you. I hope you like today's tips, and after you just done it, or after you use my tips and drawing someone or drawing her, just I leave the link on the description, my social media account, so just show me your drawing, show me your art, and I'll feel so happy. I feel like it really makes me happy to see that someone just use my tips and it's helpful for you. And thank you so much guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.